Hi. In this class, I'll explain past tenses. So we can broadly classify the past tenses into four categories: simple past, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. So let's start with simple past. So in simple past, action is already completed in the past. Then those sentences are simple past sentence. So let's take some examples. I played cricket yesterday. So I have already played cricket yesterday. He bought a new car last month. So he bought a new car last month. So 1 month before he had already bought a car. So action is completed in the past. I did not sleep well last night. So last night I did not sleep. So action in the past. Did you sleep well yesterday? So it's a question, and the question is, were you able to sleep yesterday? So let's see what are the rules for the simple past tenses. So if we have a singular or plural noun or any pronoun like I, we, you, he, she, they, it, so we'll use the same form. We'll use subject, then we'll use the second form of or the past form of the verb. So for example, I played. So here play is a verb, and then we used second form, which is add ed to the played. He bought. So buy is a verb, and we use the second form of the verb or the past form of the verb, which is bought. In the negative sentence, we use did, and we use base form of the verb. So here, for example, I did not sleep. So sleep is the base form of the verb. So I did not sleep well last night. So if we have to convert this sentence, he bought a new car last month. So we say he did not buy, will change buy to will change bought to buy a new car last month, because did is a second form of or a past form of do. Then if we have to do a interrogative sentence, so the form is did plus subject plus verb, again base form. So in normal sentence, which are affirmative sentence, we use second form of the verb, and in negative and interrogative sentence we use base form of the verb, and we use did, which is a second form or base form, which is a past form of do. So let's see this example. Did you sleep well yesterday? So it's a interrogative sentence. So here again we use did and the base form of verb. So let me recapitulate. With affirmative sentence, we will use subject plus second form or past form of the verb. In negative sentence and interrogative sentence, we'll use did and we'll use the base form of the verb. And did is the past form or second form of the verb do. Past continuous tense. So in past continuous tense, action was going on in the past. So these are the sentence when the action was going on in the past. So for example, we were watching the TV all evening. So the action was going on. We were watching the TV yesterday all evening. He was playing chess with his friend. So the action was going on. They were continuing playing chess with his friend. And it didn't show when they started playing or when they finished, the action was going on. Were you cooking in the evening? So it's a question. So again, the question is asking, were you continuing cooking the whole evening? He was not studying. So it's a negative sentence which says he was not studying. So he was not continuing studying. He was doing something else. Let's understand general rule. for past continuous tenses. So with singular noun, I, he, she, it, will use subject plus was, which is a helping verb, and plus base form of a verb, and then add ing in the base form of the word. In the plural nouns and with pronoun we, you, they, will use subject, will then add were, which is a form of be, plus verb, and add ing in the base form of the verb. In the negative sentences, we'll use subject plus was or were, depending upon whether they are plural or singular, or noun, which noun they are, plus note, and plus verb and ing. Then in the interrogative sentence, we'll use was or were first, and then we'll use subject, then we'll add ing in the base form of the verb. So let's see example of the interrogative sentence. So we'll use were first, then subject or pronoun, which is you, and then cooking in the evening. So we have used the base form of a verb with ing in the evening. In the negative, we use subject, which is a pronoun here, he, was. We'll use was and were because he is a singular, and with he, pronoun he, we use was. So he was not studying. So now past perfect tense. In past perfect tense, action is completed before a certain moment in the past. So for example, I had completed my homework when Ram came. So before Ram came, he had completed, I had just completed my homework when Ram came. The train had left before we reached the station. The train had left. So the action was completed before we reach station. The train had left. He had not studied hard. So he had not studied hard. So he had not studied. Had the train left before you reached the station? This is a interrogative sentence, and it's a question like if the train was already left the station before you reached the station. So let's understand the general rules for past perfect tense. So with all singular and plural noun, and with all pronouns he, she, it, we, I, you, we use subject plus we use had, and then we used past participle or third form of the verb. So for example, I had, so I have used had here, irrespective of whether it's I or you or we or he, will use had in the past perfect tense, and then we'll use the third form or past participle of word complete. So we have used completed my homework when Ram came. So let's see negative sentences. With negative sentences, we use subject plus had plus note plus past participle or third form of verb. So here he had not studied hard. So he is the subject, had then plus not plus third form of or past participle of verb. So studied hard. So in the interrogative sentence, we used had, then we'll use subject, then we use past participle or third form of the verb. So had is we starting the interrogative sentence with had, then the subject, which is the train, and then left is the third form of leave. Then we write other part of the sentence before you reach the station. So past perfect continuous. So in past perfect continuous tenses, action already started in the past and continued up to that time. So for example, it had been snowing heavily for several hours. So there have been snowing heavily for several hours. It had not been he had not been sleeping all the night. So he was not sleeping all the night. Had you been studying all the night? So it's a interrogative sentence, and It's a question like, were you studying all the night? So let's understand the general rule for past perfect continuous tenses. So with singular and plural nouns, and with all pronouns including I, we, he, she, they, we use subject plus had plus been plus base form of the verb adding ing to it. In the negative sentence, we use subject plus had plus not plus been plus the ing added to the base form of the verb. In the interrogative sentences, we used had plus subject plus been plus ing added to the base form of the verb. So let's see it. It had been snowing heavily for several hours. So it is a pronoun, and then had plus been plus ing added to the base form of verb. The verb here is snow, and we have added ing. In the next sentence, he had not been sleeping. So he is a pronoun, had plus not plus been in the negative sentence plus ing added to the base form of the verb sleep. Then had plus pronoun plus been plus ing added to the base form of verb